Hi guys,
I'm Rashika
and I'm Kashish, and we're back with another video. So we did a poll, and turns out it was a close 50-50. So we just start with a tutorial with.
So guys, I'm going to start with a moisturizer. I'm using the Kama Ayurveda Kama Ayurveda moisturizer. So I'm going to take a Kulini
Guys, I'm just here for the funny part. Like, please don't expect a professional tutorial from me. There's nothing here.
The next, I'm going to use my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunblock. I put sunscreen and moisturizer as a primer because I don't own a primer, and a primer is basically used to minimize the pores of your skin, and I think a sunscreen and a moisturizer does that well too.
We would recommend you using a primer if you want your makeup to stay for like 6, 8, 12, like for that many hours. Otherwise, a sunscreen is good enough, but I just use a cold cream and call it a day. But yeah, you can go all out with your makeup. No one can, like, please do you, girl. You do you.
So guys, next I'm going to prep my lips with the lip balm. I'm using the Himalaya Peach Shine Lip Care. So now I'm going to start with my eyes. I prefer doing my eyes first because if there is any fallout at all, it can be removed easily. If I do my base first, then it sticks to the base and then it creates a mess. So before I start with the eyeshadow, I'm going to take my concealer from Maybelline. I'm using Fit Me Concealer in shade 20 and put it over my eyelids so that the shadow sticks to my eyes properly.
Guys, I don't use a primer, so I'm going to depend on my cold cream for the priming.
This isn't a primer either, but I'm just concealing my eyes.
For the even tone, right?
For the even tone and for the shadow to stick. So I will dab it with my fingers. I'm using my brush from Anastasia and I'm taking a neutral shade. I'm using my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. And I'm taking a neutral shade from the palette and I will put it all over my eyelids so that it gives a neutral color to my eyes.
Also guys, excuse us for the constant kya kehte hain? Whatever, like there's a construction going up stairs, so honestly yeah. So, and I have the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and I honestly bought it for one shade. I didn't buy it, actually it was gifted to me, but yeah, it's pretty good. I've used it. I'm not into makeup, so I don't use it a lot, but it's really good. So if you're looking for some great eyeshadows, I think Huda is great because it's there easily available in India too, so like you don't have to ask someone to get it for.
So let's move ahead and I'm going to take a deep shade. This one, there is no name written on the palette, so I'm going to take this shade and put it on the outer corners of my eyes like this.
Okay, should I start?
Do you see the pigment, guys? Like I just put it like this on the brush and it's amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to take a lighter shade from here again, and
I think I should do a fun makeup tutorial.
Yeah, I'm going to take a lighter shade and just blend it with my deeper shade here.
And I'm going to do it for fun. So I'm going to take my desert sand and put it all over my lid to get an even tone. What a joke! Like, excuses guys, this is like a very shitty tutorial.
I'm gonna take my Anastasia brush again and blend both the colors that I've put on my eyelids.
Guys, you're probably going to get confused in this whole tutorial because there are 2 people doing it, but I'm just here for fun, so excuse me, like ignore me.
Okay, next I'm gonna take this shade from my palette on my finger, and
It's the glitter shade, right?
yeah, it's the,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's glitter. The brush absorbs a lot of it
Product.
takes a lot of
Yeah.
product, and I think especially the glitter is better put when it's done with the
ठीक है, चल मैं भी glitter लगाती हूँ.
Next up, I'm gonna put my eyeliner. So I use my Lakme Insta liner. Put a winged eyeliner.
I would give myself 5 out of 10 for this attempt. I don't even think you guys can see it, but I'll give myself a 5. To start with my eyeliner, I use the same eyeliner, guys. It's the same. Rashka told it to me and I was like, hey, whatever the goddess says.
I'm going to use my foundation. I use the Dior Star. So it has a very nice illuminating effect.
Just take this much of product and put it all over my neck.
Dang. And for the sake of makeup tutorial, since I don't put foundation, I'm going to use my Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen, wow, that's a really long name, whatever foundation, and it's probably expired because I don't use foundation, but for the fun of makeup tutorial, I'm going to risk my life and put this on. And it's in the shade Champagne. Cheers to me. Cheers to me. Oh, and guys, I use a beauty blender, which like just take a sponge from Vim and just cut it out.
I'm going to use my brush. This is a really nice brush. I bought it, I don't know how many years back, and it's still working. It's really nice, and I bought it from Color Bar, so it's great. Okay guys,
It got cut out. Like it stopped recording.
yeah, so since I've put my concealer on already, so I'm using my Maybelline concealer in shade 20 again, and I've put it on my under eyes, my dark circles, between the eyebrows, and on my chin.
I don't have I don't have a concealer, guys, so I'm just going to wing it.
Next I'm gonna do is contouring. So honestly guys, I don't use a contouring cream or any powder, any contouring powder. I accidentally bought this pigment. This is a dark pink pigment from Lush Cosmetics. I bought this last year, no? I bought this last year from Dubai, and I accidentally bought a darker shade, so I use the same shade for my contouring. And I'm gonna take this brush from Sephora.
I think if you have to really invest, I think Morphe or Sigma brushes are the best for makeup, and if not, I think any brush will do. Like, don't bother.
So I'm gonna
contour. So guys, I don't have a contour stick or anything, so I'm just going to go with my natural contour. Just kidding, guys. So what I do is I don't contour. I just simply use, I just put blush on, and I think that works. Like, it defines my cheeks, and that works for me. And I use the Bobbi Brown blush brush, and I use the Bobbi Brown illuminating bronzing powder in Santa Barbara for my blush.
also, I do not contour my forehead because I already have a very small forehead. So I'm taking this brush again and blending it all over.
Also, my blending techniques are pretty bad, so oops. I was just waiting for my eyeliner to dry off. Rashka has pretty long eyelashes, so she doesn't use क्या कहते हैं?
Mascara.
Mascara. So she doesn't use mascaras. I do, and I also stole this eyelash curler from her makeup bag because she doesn't use. I love this. It's Benefit their Real mascara, and I honestly love it. It's really good. But also like I have used the Maybelline, the one in purple. I don't know what the name is. I think that's really good too.
So I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. I'm just gonna take a brush from a dried mascara since I don't have anything for my eyebrows. Just brush my brows like. Take this brush from Sephora and use this end. I'm going to take my Nuda again and dip in my brush into the darkest shade and put it here, very little.
Wow guys, this is the time I also announce. I do this so many times. Like I will hurt myself from the mascara wand. Kashish.
And I'm gonna take the lighter shade again and just blend it under the eyes. Next I'm gonna take my blush brush and my blush from Sephora. The blush is quite good. I like the color. I don't know what.
it's all gone, so she really can't tell you the color. I don't know what color, but this is how it looks like.
I'm gonna take my highlighter. I'm using the Becca highlighter in shade Opal, and I'm sorry guys, like I just not recently now, but yeah, I broke it and it breaks my heart.
It was pretty sad guys, like she cried over it for like 2 weeks
and I'm
straight.
still crying over it.
Yeah, she's still crying over it. It was pretty, but definitely if you have to go for highlighters, I think Becca Cosmetics has the best highlighter.
I'm gonna use this tint from Sephora. I don't know what shade this is. It's Ruby. It's shade Ruby. So it is a really dark maroon tint. And then I'm gonna put my Anastasia lip color in the shade Dolce above the tint. So since this is too dark, since this shade is too dark, so this compensates for the dark shade.
Yeah, we do.
So I know guys, this is too dark. I'm gonna take my Dolce from Anastasia and just put it very little and smudge it with my fingers here.
My makeup is really pinkish lightish, so I'm just going to use Velvet Teddy. I'm done.